Ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. So let me explain you all. अभी क्या होगा कि I'll be giving Anusha ji one topic और उसके ऊपर वो 5 से 7 मिनट तक बोलेंगी. So this is going to be an impromptu speech. So Anusha ma'am, I'll request you to choose a number from 1 to 3.
1.
1. Okay. So Anusha ma'am, your topic is when all is said and done, would you have said more than done? When all is said and done, would you have said more than done?
When all is said and done, would you have said more than what you did? Now, this is what I call plagiarism. And Rohit is the only one who's going to understand the meaning of plagiarism in this context. But I'm going to come straight to the topic and I'm going to talk about it. Now, in very simple words, this is a complicated topic which has been presented. But what is the meaning of the topic he has presented to us? What he has said is, in a situation when everything has been said, would you sit back and ruminate and think, did I say the right thing? Did I say what should have been said? Should I have spoken more? Should I have spoken less? Or should I have spoken differently? Now, this is a very, very debatable and a very difficult topic because human beings always make mistakes. And frankly, in Hindi, there is one saying, हिंदी भी नहीं कहना चाहिए, पंजाबी में कुछ कहा गया है जिसको मैं पंजाबी में कहूंगी, लेकिन उसके बाद उसका अर्थात आपको दूंगी. एक चुप, 100 सुख. If you're quiet, you are going to get the benefits of mankind. So in actuality, what I'm trying to say is, if you have the opportunity, keep your lips zipped. But human beings cannot do that because we are in a situation where we have to express ourselves. We haven't reached the level where we can continue to telepathize our thoughts. I cannot sit here, mum, and expect you to understand what I'm thinking of. So the first conclusion I'm drawing is that human beings have to speak. Now let's assume human beings get into an altercation or a fight. So this is where the angle when all is said and done comes in. Let us assume Rohit and I get into an altercation. He and I have a fight on the topic that he's supposed to give me. I tell him, give me a topic which you created yourself. He gives me a topic which he's picked up from somewhere else. Now that gets us really into a soup because I want to say something and Rohit fortunately cannot say something right now, but he will be saying a lot later. So Rohit and I come to the point and I want to say a lot to him. But then my mind begins to think, should I say something to him or should I not say something to him? The challenge I had put for myself was, please give me an impromptu topic. I had not given a challenge that give me a topic which has been utilized before. So he gave me a topic which probably has been utilized before in other arenas. Now, when all is said and done, when I finish my speech and when the Toastmasters meeting is over and Rohit and I are going to have a conversation, should I say something to him which will make me feel that I need not say anything more? The answer will not wait for the end of the meeting. The answer for this question will come right now. There is no sense in sitting and talking about things which have no solution. So if everything has to be said and done in an unsolvable topic, then it's better not to say anything. But let us take this to another level. Let us say it is about a relationship. Let us assume about it's a husband and a wife who are talking together. And they have come to the pinnacle of irritation with each other and they plan to divorce. Now, if here, let us interpret the topic in a different way. When everything is said and done, won't there be too much bitterness behind? Won't there be bad feelings on both sides if both sides start airing the negativity they have built up within themselves? So at this point of time, the husband and the wife have to take a step back. They have to decide that we will not be talking of issues which we have already altercated on. We are going to be talking of the present. That what is that one thing which if you could change, if I could change about myself? Let us take it like this. What is the one thing if I could change about myself that would make life easier for both of us? Now, if that kind of a thing is agreed to by both the partners, then when all is said and done, would you have said anything more? You would not have had the need to say anything more because the problem would have been solved by then. So what is it that I'm driving at through the tenor of my speech? What I'm saying is silence is golden. In fact, I believe silence is platinum. When you are in situations where you need to get out of a tough spot, that is the time you should sit back and reflect. You should speak the minimum, or I should rather say I or we should speak the minimum and just bring out things which help solve the situation. You know, there's a very famous saying, in the war of the ego, the loser always wins. In the war of the ego, the loser always wins. And that is the most apt saying that I can think of for this kind of a speech. Because if you don't put your ego to the forefront, then you will be in a situation where you will come out right on top. So I sum up my speech with a replacement for what topic was given to me. In the war of the ego, the loser always wins. Back to the Toastmaster of the day, Rohit.